Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Roberts. I'm your vocal empowerment coach, and I'm excited to welcome you into my community where you will be supported with resources to step into your fullest power by learning to optimize your voice. For over 2 decades, I've helped hundreds of singers, actors, public speakers, and everyday conversationalists just like you learn how to use their voice and their body with clarity, power, and expression. And I am passionate about bringing the vocally empowered method to women who are growing into their best selves. My bigger mission is elevating women's voices everywhere, helping women to be heard, and helping women to express the dynamic, brilliant people that they are inside. You are here exploring this video because you know you have more inside of you that wants to be expressed, whether that's speaking up, singing out, performing, having everyday conversations, presenting at work, or just expressing your feelings. And somewhere there has been a disconnect for you in making that happen. You are ready to step into a more expanded version of yourself, and you know that exploring your voice is going to be a key element of that growth. So, what is vocal confidence? You are here today because you want to create more vocal confidence, which is the trust in one's own voice to support them in effectively communicating whatever they intend to express. Vocal confidence can look different for everyone. It is not just the perfect image of a magnetic public speaker or singer. It can be, but it is a million versions, and it is you. It's whatever is most authentic about you. And in this video, I will teach you part 1 of my 4-part process that I use as a foundation of all of my signature vocal empowerment methods. Beliefs, skills, preparation, and reflection are the 4 pillars that make up the structure that I use in all of my work. It's the basis of how I help clients get from point A to point B, how to go beyond wanting to speak with confidence and to actually doing it daily. On my YouTube channel, you will find parts 2, 3, and 4 of this mini-series if you want to dive deeper and keep learning. I am so excited to support you throughout this incredible journey of discovering and optimizing your most confident speaking voice. So let's get started. The first step in my vocally empowered method, and possibly the most important step, is creating the belief system that you are capable of speaking up with confidence. If you're speaking in a way that does not exude confidence, it's because you are not believing yourself that your voice sounds good, or that your message is worthwhile, or that your point is going to come across and that people are going to listen to it. You are wondering inside yourself if your voice is valuable, and therefore everyone else around you is going to pick up on that energy subconsciously, and they will also wonder if your voice is valuable. They will pick up on the inconsistency between your voice and your energy, and they will say to themselves, there's something unstable about that person. There's something incongruent about the way that they're talking. I don't know if I can totally trust them or trust what they're saying. And this is all underneath their conscious awareness. It is all happening under the surface, but it sets their first impression of you and your voice. So the first step is, in order for other people to hear confidence in your voice, you have to believe it first. In order for others to believe it, you have to believe it first. You have to decide that you like the way you speak, and that there is value in what you have to say. And in order to do that, you have to know what it is about your voice that you like, so you can start truly enjoying your voice and exuding that sureness when you speak up. So let's do an exercise here. I'll suggest that you make a quick recording of yourself speaking, and you can just talk about whatever you want for about 30 seconds or so. Record yourself on your phone, and then play it back and listen to what you hear. Can you depersonalize yourself for just a moment, zoom out to a more objective lens, and listen to your voice as an outsider without labeling the qualities of good or bad, but just listening to the qualities of your voice that exist? Try to stay away from labels like a good voice or a bad voice, which those labels are not based in any objective reality. They are just opinions, and they're very much based in the eye of the beholder. So just listen to your recording of yourself as a neutral observer and jot down some qualities that you hear. Is your voice high or low? Is it loud versus quiet? Is it fast versus slow? Is it melodic with a lot of inflection up and down? Or is it more steady and monotone? Do you have a dialect or stylistic element that you use with your voice? All of these qualities are things that contribute to the umbrella of vocal tone, which I will get into in much greater detail in my mastermind program, Vocally Empowered. But for the purposes of this YouTube mini-series, we will just list a few of the basics here. So I'll use myself as an example. What would I write down if I was doing this exercise? My voice has a medium range. It's not too high or too low. My voice usually resonates pretty fully, meaning that it doesn't have a breathy sound to it. It usually fills the space that I'm in, more or less. My voice has a fairly melodic quality. It is not monotone. It goes up and down a lot with inflection in more of a sing-song kind of way. So a medium range, full resonance, melodic voice. None of those things are inherently good or bad. They just are. These just are the facts of my voice and how it naturally sounds. So, can you make a similar list of facts about your own voice, qualities that exist, without deciding yet whether they are good or bad? After you've made your list of vocal tone qualities, go back and circle a few of your favorite things. At this point, you can allow the evaluative part of your brain to turn back on here and start to explore what you like about what you heard in that recording. Do you like that your voice is quiet? Do you find that soothing? Do you like that you speak fast and you feel energized with that dynamic movement? Okay, circle 1, 2, or 3 things about your voice that you really like, despite what anybody else might think or say about it. This is your personal list and it is just for you. When it comes to developing vocal confidence, it really doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It matters what you think and what you like and enjoy about your voice. When you finish this exercise and you've found your top 1, 2, or 3 things that you like about your voice, take a moment to really let those things sink in. Okay, these things are going to be your new beliefs, your new belief system about your voice. That you know a bit about your voice, you understand some of its qualities, you like some of those qualities, and you can start to be confident when you're using some of those qualities. You don't have to pretend here that you love every single thing about your voice, okay? That's toxic positivity, but I know you can find a couple of things in there that you enjoy or admire about your own voice. And now we will say these things, these top 1, 2, or 3 qualities out loud as an affirmation. You will affirm to yourself and the universe that you are creating a new belief pattern about your voice starting today. So again, using myself as an example, I would say this out loud. I love that my voice is not too high or too low. I love that my voice is resonant. I love that my voice is melodic. Do this with whatever traits you identified. Say them out loud with feeling and with meaning. And so it is. You have spoken your new truth and you have started your first step towards creating a more confident speaking voice by addressing your inner beliefs. Your homework after finishing this video will be to start paying closer attention to the times and situations when you hear yourself using your voice and you hear those traits starting to stand out. For example, I would start paying closer attention over the next few days or weeks to when I notice my voice sounding melodic, like it has a lot of highs and lows and changes in my natural speech pattern. I would just start to be more aware of when I notice myself doing that. That awareness starts to add to confidence. So let's summarize what we've learned here today. You have determined what it is that you like about your voice, and you've created a new belief system around those qualities. And you authentically believe that, yes, there are things that sound good and that add value about your voice. So now you will start to exude those beliefs whenever you use your voice. And people will start listening to you and they will believe it too, because you are believing it first. So, this concludes part 1 of the video series on how to speak with confidence. If you want to learn more, you'll find parts 2, 3, and 4 linked in the description below, and you'll be able to keep learning the full 4-part vocally empowered method. If you got a lot out of this video today, please do me a favor and like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow and allows me to continue making valuable content for you to keep growing and learning. And if you are loving this method and you're curious to learn more about my courses and coaching programs, head to www.erinroberts.co, where you will find tons more resources for stepping into your fullest power by learning to optimize your voice. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.